available, you have to collect either primary data or secondary data. What is the second step? What is the first step? Understanding the problem or business understanding. Second one is which one? Data understanding. What data we have to collect. What is the third step? This is what we are going to discuss. What is the third step? Data preparation and cleaning. Sometimes data will not be 100% right. Sometimes it will be missing data. A lot of things we'll discuss. So we have to do some kind of pre-processing, like a cooking. Before cooking, we have to do cleaning something. That is called which one? Data cleaning. After collecting the data in the second step, we have to do some preparation, checking the quality of the data. That is all about which one? Third step. First step is business understanding. Second step is data understanding. Third one is which one? Data preparation. After data collection, you have to check the quality. Okay. Next one is which one? Modeling. Modeling, otherwise called data analysis. What is the other meaning for modeling? Data analysis. Data analysis. Modeling means otherwise called data analysis, like regression. I want to find what are the factors which influence the price. That is called which one? We in industry we call modeling. We call it data analysis. Okay. That is all about which one? Modeling. Okay. Next one. Evaluation and deployment. What is evaluation? Whether result is correct or not. That is all about which one? Evaluation. What is the last step? Implementation, decision. So based on the model, I predicted the price should be 12 rupees. Okay, that I am going to implement. I am announcing in the advertisement. I will put it in the the cover page of this one. In the somewhere I will type it. So that is called which one? Deployment, otherwise called implementation. Can you see how many steps are there? 6 or 7? 6 steps. What is the first step? Data understanding. What is the price? I have to fix it. Second step is data. We have to collect what is available, not available, either primary or secondary. Third one is which one? Data cleaning or data preparation. Fourth one is data analysis, otherwise called modeling. Fifth one is checking whether result is correct, or last one is deployment, implementation, otherwise called deployment. Can you tell me which step it take a lot of time among the 6 steps? Any idea how much? Madam said, what is that? More step. Anyway, we are going to discuss this same topic. Any idea how much time it will take? Assume that this project takes 100 days or 10 days. How much time, how much day it will take data cleaning or data preparation? Prepares our data, but rough estimate is there. Company standard something is there. So they have estimated something. Almost there are range is there. 50 to 80% a company. Particularly the data is huge. The data is huge. Almost they are spending on more on which one? Data cleaning and data preparation. Not only cleaning, data preparation also. So if you take 10 days, 5 days are global with which companies are spending. If you take only small data, survey data, it will not be happen. But if you take very huge data, lot of time going for which one? Data cleaning and data preparation. That is very, very important. Okay. So that's why they say, if you see this data engineers, okay, they will spend lot of time the data cleaning. If you go to companies and all, they if you go to Amazon, this one, even a lot of government also they are using satellite data. The data very huge. So they will spend more time on which one? Data cleaning and data pre-processing. So please understand, when you collect more and more data, you have to spend more time on which one? Data cleaning and data preparation. Okay. There is a concept, please write down. GIGO. GIGO. What is GIGO? Garbage in, garbage out. If you are giving a wrong data, wrong output will be there. So that's why we have discussed, right, initially. All these things is very, very important. That's why we are going to discuss what are the different methods are there. Okay. Shall I change the slide? These are some examples. Just read it. Anybody know this company Target? It's a US based retail company. Like India, we have a lot of Ratnadeep, lot of Reliance Retail, a lot of companies are there. There is one company called which one? Target. Okay, I think UK based company. So they have issue with the duplicate customer ID. They have data from online, in-store, mobile. So because of duplicate ID, they have got lot of issues. They are sending the wrong advertisement for the again multiple people. After removing the duplicate data, they are able to customize right people. They remove the advertisement budget. So previously with the duplicate ID, same advertisement is sending to the same people multiple times. Because of that, they are getting which one? More advertisement budget. Okay, this is the example for which one? Data quality issue. Another example, American Express, you know, right? That's a credit card, lot of things. So they are missing data and incorrect transaction. Because of that, they have got lot of issues. Okay, there is a people who are send the mail, already they paid the what is this EMI. They have sent mail to the people, please pay the EMI. Already they have not paid, they are not sending mail. So because of the which one, missing data, incorrect information, they got the wrong mail to the wrong people. This is another example for which one, data cleaning issue. Healthcare also duplicate. This is another example. John Hopkins Hospital, because of the duplicate, inconsistent reporting data, they have taken a wrong decision. This is another example for which one, data quality issue. Amazon also, the poor cleaned product metadata, they are not able to recommend properly. If you look at the Amazon, 30% of revenue they are getting from which one, 30 or 35% recommendation. What is the recommendation? If you open Amazon app today, you will get some recommended product. Anybody experience? Same time, if you ask your friend to open some same Amazon, you will get different recommendation. So that is called which one? Recommendation. So they are using some form of AI technology, recommendation engine, clustering, something like that. So because of the poor clean data, they are recommending wrong product to the wrong people. Okay, that is another example for which one, data quality issue. See here, even not only company, even NASA also, they lost how much? $6 million when they use data, different data, mismatched data. Because of the data quality, even NASA also they lost how much? 6 million. So problem, all these things is, what is the common problem? Data quality. Okay. Even for this one, if you banks and all, if you 10, if you miss, what will happen? The transaction become very huge. So it's very important is which one? The data quality, the accuracy is very, very important. Okay. So we completed the first part. What is the first part? Anybody? We are going to discuss 5 parts. First part is importance of data cleaning and preparation. What is the importance? If you take, if data quality is increase, most of the time you have to spend on which one? Cleaning. So that is called which one? Garbage in, garbage out. We saw some example of how AI products are failed. We saw a lot of companies how they are failing because of which one? Data quality. You understand how the data cleaning is important? First part is over. Now we are going for the second part. What is second part? Steps. What are the steps involved in the, what is the first part? Importance of data cleaning. Second part we are going which one? Steps in data cleaning. After that we will take the methods. What are the different methods are there? It's a very huge subject. It's very difficult to cover 90 minutes. Okay, there is a separate books are available. I'll show some courses also last. Okay, whatever possible we'll take it. Okay, so we are going for which one? Second. What is second one? Steps in data cleaning. How many steps are there? 7 steps are there. Previous data CRIPS TM 6 steps. Here it is 7 steps are there. What is the first step? Data screening. Second one is data cleaning, error correction. Third one is data wrangling. Fourth one is data pre-processing for modeling. Fifth one is data integration, reduction and validation. Sixth one is data management and governance. Last only a descriptive or explorative analysis. We'll see one by one. Okay. So all these things sometimes not possible. Up to at least 4th you have to do it. The company will follow how many? Please understand. A is mostly company. A is mostly for company point of view we are discussing, but normally academic point of view will go up to how many steps? 4 steps. First 4 steps will be better. Okay. What is the first one? Data screening, otherwise called profiling. So here we have to upload the data, check the column is correct, row is correct, is there any outlier? We'll discuss what is outlier. That is all about which one? Checking the overview of the data. That is all about which one? Data screening, otherwise called data profiling. Okay, checking all the data, whether uploading data in the software, see the data, see the screening visually. Something if you do a basic check, that is called which one? Data screening, otherwise called data profiling. What is the second step? Second one is data cleaning, otherwise called error correction. Don't worry, we'll discuss some of the topic. Whichever the topic we mentioned, we'll discuss. But first we'll take the steps, then we'll go to the one by one. Second one is which one? Data cleaning, otherwise called error correction. In this, what we'll do? Check the missing data, remove duplicate, correct data entry, standardize unit, validate data integrity. Don't worry, this is only steps. Once we go to the third stage, there we'll discuss the how to remove the missing data, how to check the outlier, all these things we'll discuss later. Here we are discussing only which one? Only the steps. Okay, what is the first step? Data screening and profiling. Second step is which one? Data cleaning, otherwise called which one? Error correction. Okay, these are the things will come. Don't worry, I'll share the PPT after the session. Okay, what is the third one? Data wrangling, otherwise called data reshaping, otherwise called data structuring, checking the structure whether proper or not. Okay, so you have to do some kind of shaping the data. That is all about which one? Wrangling. What is the fourth one? Data pre-processing for modeling. What is modeling? Anybody? We have discussed, right? Data analysis. Before analysis, we have to convert. For example, day to week. So only date will be there. You have to convert into month. We have to convert into how many days from the order. So that is called which one? Pre-processing. Okay. So all these things, data converting, normalization, all these things we'll discuss. Splitting the data. All these things will part of which one? Data pre-processing. Next one, data integration and reduction and validation. Sometimes if you go to company, they will take data not only from numbers, they will connect from the audio, video, images, they will use multiple data. Please understand, mostly in research we will use only one form of data. In company if you go, they will use which one? Multiple form of data. So that time we have to use which one? Data integration, reduction and validation. So normally we are using one type of data, no need of this. But if you are using multiple type of data, we have to use which one? Integration. What is the next step? Data management and governance. So companies and all, they have to follow some kind of GDPR. These data protocols are available. So we can't use some personal data. Okay. So there are a lot of ethical issues are there. They have to follow some guidelines. This is a data management and governance. What is the last step? Finally, data examination. They call it one exploratory data analysis. Totally, how many steps are there? 7 steps. Mostly in our academic, we use only the first 4. What is the first 4? Up to data pre-processing for modeling. Mostly this is for, I think sometimes they use it for company purpose. Integration with multiple data and governance. They have to, if you want to use a product and all, they have to take some ethical approval, data approval and all required. So mostly in academic, we will follow the first 4 is fine. So this is the normal steps for which one? Data cleaning and pre-processing. Okay, are you able to understand? So now we completed the second part. Now we are going for the third part. What is the third part? Anybody? Methods. So we completed the first part, importance of data visualization. We completed the which one? What are the steps are there? Now we are going to take some different methods. Lot of methods are there. It's very difficult to cover all the methods. Whatever the syllabus they given, we'll try to cover all the methods one by one. First we'll take the concept, then we'll go to the hands-on session. Is it okay? So now we are going for which one? Third part of our presentation. What is the third part? Methods. Various data cleaning, pre-processing method. I have some 10 to 15 methods are there. We'll take one by one. Then we'll go to which one? Excel. There is a given one Excel file. We'll try to use the Excel to do the data cleaning and pre-processing. Is it okay? So now we are going for the third one. First one, please write down. What is the first one? Please write down. Please write down. Checking the data quality during data collection. How many types of data collections are there? Any idea? What are the different methods of data collection? AC on, no? That's already full. Okay. Any idea how many methods of data collection? There are different. Primary data collection. Another one is which one? Secondary data collection. Okay. Primary. What are the methods are available? Primary data collection. Field. Which method? Which instrument will use for primary data collection? Questionnaire, right? We'll use questionnaire schedule. Okay. What is the other method? Any other method? Focus group discussion, observation. We'll observe the interview, in-depth interview. All these things is primary data. Okay. If you see the primary data, one way to take care of the data quality issue, data cleaning, before collecting it, we can take care of the data quality issue. So one example is sometime if you give the questionnaire to the wrong people, what will happen? The quality of data will be better or not better? It will create problem. Okay. And sometime some people will not fill the questionnaire. Okay. So if they give, that also create problem. Okay. Third one is which one? Cut-off date. We want to understand the impact of Iran war on the trade. After the war, somebody is giving answer. what will happen? The quality of data will not be effective. And sometimes the same people will give multiple response. One questionnaire will give some response, another question will give some response, multiple people. So these are the things you have to take care which one during data collection. If you do this, the data quality will be better. Okay, this is all about which one? Primary data, particularly which method? Questionnaire method. Okay, similarly, if you see the secondary data, we have to check the source credibility. Sometimes there are Google also will take some data. Some if you send to journal, they looking at the source itself, they'll reject the journal. Some if you look at the Indian data, even some journal they have got CMI, there is a Center for Monitoring Indian Economy, the Provost is there. Sometimes the India, some journals, the top journal, they will not accept. Okay, some unwanted source. Okay, all these things you have to check before collecting the data. The source should be this related to which data? Secondary data. Okay, cross verification. Check the data. If you collect data from somewhere, you check with the other source is matching or not. Okay, and check the permission before publication. You have to check. So if these are the things you have to take care for which data? Secondary data. If you do this, the quality of data will be better. Why all these things come under which topic? The first, what is the first one? Checking the data quality during the data collection, either primary data or secondary data. If you do this, it is better. No need of the data cleaning is already is done. Okay. Yeah, for example, if you are getting a wrong data, quality of data, for example, questionnaire, if you are getting same answer for all the question, okay, again you can ask the people to give the data again. That is all about which one? Returning to the field, again collecting the data. Second one is if you have lot of sample, I don't want know what is this, keep the data. I can delete some sample also. Why? Anybody? Why we have to delete the sample? Because already we have enough sample. So the unwanted sample, somebody is given data with unwanted data, we can delete. When you have to delete? When there is a enough sample. If there is a less sample is there, what you have to do? Again you have to ask the same person, they have to give the data. Okay. Last one is nothing is working. We have to change the other method. Questionnaire is to which one? Observation or in-depth interview. Okay, because nowadays I am also getting lot of questionnaires. Nobody is filling nowadays. Okay, sometimes you have to change from the Google form questionnaire to the directly meet the people and sit with them and collect the data. That is also possible. So either you have to change the method or you have to recollect the data or discard. These are some of the way to improve the which one? Data quality. What is the first method we have discussed? Checking the data quality during the data collection, either primary data or secondary data. These are the some of the example. Please write down second one. Second one is coding. Any idea what is coding? Very simple, no? What is coding? Normally, if you tick the question, we have to code it. If you, even though if you are getting a Google form, if you are doing gender, male and female, normally we will get a female and a male only. Text will get it. We have to convert into which one? Numbers. Okay. Some people tick only tick. You have to tick 1 for male, 2 for female. Okay. One of the best practices you have to give unique identification. Any idea in the questionnaire and all, what is the unique identification? Anybody? Sometime will be mobile number. Sometime will be which one? Mail ID. Okay. So that you have to keep it in the coding. What is the coding? Converting the tick into some form of numbers. So here you have to take care of which one? Unique identification. If you have unique identification, is there any problem with the coding or any kind of issue? Always we can verify. What is the coding? Converting the input of the respondent into some form of number. In this one more thing you have to add. What is the one more thing? Either you have to collect some unique IDs or unique mobile number. All mobile number will be unique, mail ID. So that whenever there is an issue, always you can check the data quality. That is the second strategy. What is the second strategy? Coding. Particularly we have to use which one? Unique identification. Okay. Look at this. This is the data ID. Can you see this ID? I am giving the ID numbers. You can give, if you don't have mobile number and what is this? Mail ID. You, after collecting the data, you can put 1, 2, 3 like that. That's also fine. Assume that this question. Look at this question. What is the question? Which one you will purchase? Here it will have multiple tick or single tick? Multiple ticks will be there. Now I want to analyze this data. How you want to enter this data? How to code it? Anybody? How to code this? One number? I can put 0. 0 means there is no tick. 1 means there is a tick. For example, I have ticked only cleaning and beverages. What is this? Cleaning aids. So here for me, the first that row, I'll get 1 here and 1 here. Remaining, I'll get which one? 0, 0. Why? I didn't tick it. Wherever there is a tick, I'll give which one? 1. Wherever not tick, how much? 0. So how to enter this data in the Excel file? Anybody? How to enter this data in the Excel file? How to enter this data in Excel file? See here, this is the data structure, right? So normally this is the sample. First sample, second sample. This is column is a variable. This is the variable. What is the variable? What item I am purchasing? How to enter this in the column? How many times I have to enter? I have to enter, even though single question, I have to enter how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times I have to enter. Why? Because it's not single tick. It's only one tick, one column is enough. One column will enter, for example, 1 for Prussian and 9 for which one? Prose. If I have taken 1 mean, I will keep which one? 1. If I take 3 mean 3. So if it is one tick mean, one column is enough. But if it is a multiple tick, how to enter? I have to enter 9 times. When tick is there, what will happen? 1. If no tick is there, what will happen? 0. So like this we can. Now the question is how to analyze this data. Anybody? How to analyze this? I want to analyze this data. How to analyze? I want to analyze in one table. Anybody? How to analyze this data? Are able to understand? Multiple tick mean even though it's a single question, you have to enter multiple times. Okay, that is clear. Now second question is after entering the data, I want to analyze the data into a single table. Okay, anybody how to analyze? How many tools? Okay, how to do it, madam? Which analysis I can apply? Normal percentage. Look at my this one. I applied this table percentage. So if you look at this, out of 100 people, 75 people given tick. That means purchased. 70 people not tick. That is how much? 0. Okay. So 70, 30. So like this we have to do it. So each column I will analyze which one? Percentage. Each column I have to analyze and take the percentage from here and there. Whichever have highest percentage, I have ranked as which one? 1. Whichever the least percentage I given as a rank 2. Are you able to understand? So this is called which one? How to code it, how to analyze. Is it okay? Are you able to follow me? Okay. So we completed which one? 2 part. What is this 2 part? How to check the data quality during the data collection, either primary or secondary. We saw some strategy, returning data, and what is this? Deleting the data, changing the method. Here, unique code. Second one is there is a different method to convert the data. Okay. Now we are going for third one. Here we'll take one simple example. The third, before going to the third method, we'll take one example. There is a institute, what is this? Higher education institute. They want to understand how the faculty members are comfortable with the Excel. Okay, so they want to conduct a survey using which one? Some form of questionnaire. Okay, so they collected how many faculties? Around 384 faculties they collected. So they collected data related to playfulness, usefulness, like this. These are the variables they collected. 5-point scale question. Apart from this, they collected which one? Gender of the faculty, age of the faculty, education, how frequent they are using, and experience. So like that they collected the data, and how many people they collected? 384 faculties. So we assume that this data is collected. So now we are going to using this data, we are going to learn some concept. So far we have learned the 2 methods. What are the 2 methods? Coding and data cleaning, data quality checking during data collection. Okay, we will start with the third one. What is the third one? Missing data in the row. What is row? Here, this is the data, right? So this sample, how many sample we have discussed in this example? 384 faculty. Each faculty is called which one? Sample. What is the column? Age. Just now we discussed, right? That age, gender, what is this? Playfulness. All these things is a column. Okay. So the first one is third one is which one? How to check the missing data in the row wise. For example, I have collected that 384 faculty. Whether all the faculties are given answer for all the question. So how to check it? So assume that you collected data in Google form. So if you go to Google form, anybody use Google form so far? there is option to download as which one? CSV file, Excel file. Okay, assume that you downloaded. Okay, so now if you see this, this is the data. Can you see the function? Please write down. There is a function in Excel called which one? Please write down. Count blank. There is an option for which one? Count. Please write down. After I have given the Excel file, we'll discuss later. We have to do it later. Okay. So if you go to the last column, see here, look at my what is this board? Yeah, I have to go to this column. Okay. Last year I went for which column? AX column. Can you see this column? I type heading as which one? Missing data. I use which function? There is a Excel. There is a equal. You have to type. After that, you have to type count blank. After that, I have to select the data from A2. What is the A2? The first one is ID. I don't want. A1 is the first question to the last question. I'll put it. So if it is number is there, it will not give any blank. Out of 100 question, if it is blank, nothing is given, mean it will give number. That is all about which one? Count blank. So normally 10% is okay. 100 questions are there. Somebody is not given 10 question, that is okay. 80 question, 90 question, if it not given, what you have to do? What is the procedure? It we discussed already. What is the procedure? Two procedure we have discussed. Either we have to recollect or you can discard. When if you have less sample, delete, recollect. More sample, delete it. Are you able to understand? So after collecting, you download the Google form. There is one more option in Google form. Anybody? We can't. No, they will not be missing data. There is a compulsory option is there. The asterisk if you give, they have to give compulsory. That is also we can do it. Okay. So this is all about which one? Missing data. So row wise you have to check it. How to check it? Either compulsory in the Google form. Another one is which one? What is the function? Count blank. Normally 10%, 5% over. Okay. If it is more than 20, 30, what you have to do? Either you have to delete more sample. Again we have to recollect when there is a less sample. We want the data collection we have to do. That is all about which one? Third method. Are you able to understand? What is the third one? Missing data in which one? Row or column? Row. Row mean what is the row? Sample. Next one is fourth one. Please write down. Fourth one. What is the fourth one? Anybody? What is unengaged response? Any idea? If you are collecting some data. See, during my PhD data collection, I went for one manufacturing company, automobile company. That manager given coffee tea and he was talking to me and is just filling the question. After the data collection checking, I got which one? Same 3. It's not at all reading. Within 5 minutes, he given the questionnaire. Okay, that is called which one? Unengaged response. Anybody experience? They will be same people. If you send to them, they will not read. Tick, zigzag. They will do. So if you are using this data for analysis, what will happen? The quality of data will be very bad. Okay, any idea how to take care of this issue? Anybody? What are the strategy we can follow? Please understand, we are looking for strategy, the solution. Okay, the first one we have discussed some solution, second one we have discussed some. So here any solution, how to solve this issue? Indirect, what indirect method, any idea? 1-to-1, that is okay, that also for me same problem. 1-to-1 only talking, but I can't force him also. Which one, sir? 1-to-1, same problem. He is sitting in front of me only. That also we can force. Sometimes they will take it. We can for checking the processing. That is anything we can change in the questionnaire itself. Anybody? No, I'm talking about same answer, madam. Same answer for all the questions. Not at all reading. We have to make them to understand the question, read the question, and give the proper think and answer. If you tick just like that, if you tick here and there, what will that is called unengaged. Unengaged means not reading the question. Okay, please write down. There are 3 methods are there. One is standard deviation method. Second one is visual inspection. Third one is reverse question. What is the reverse question? Same question we are giving for positive and negative. If you are getting same answer, both the question, what is the meaning? Same question, we're asking which one? Positive also, negative also. If you are getting same answer, unengaged. That should be reverse. Whatever you given 5, the opposite question you have to give which one? 1. If you are getting same answer, what is the meaning? It is you didn't understand the question. That is the one method. Same question we can, or sometimes they'll use the unwanted question. If somebody filling this question, I regularly eat car tire for breakfast. It's not a reverse question, unwanted question we are asking. If somebody answering this question, that means some problem is there. Okay, so like this we can have some reverse question, unwanted question. Another one is which one? Standard deviation. What is standard deviation? If standard deviation is 0, assume that in the classroom all our age standard deviation is 0. What is the meaning? All are same age. When there is all are same age, the standard deviation will be how much? 0. In research, standard deviation 0 means no need, everybody is clone means no, you say all about variability. Okay, if you are getting standard deviation in a questionnaire, particularly which scale? Numerical data. If you are getting 0 standard deviation, what is the meaning? He is giving same answer for all the questions, then only will get standard deviation is which one? 0. If you are giving different answer, okay. If you are giving, that is another method. But the problem with this method is which one? It is applicable for which data? Interval data. If it is not applicable for yes or no question. Okay. Third one is visual inspection, looking at the visual. So these are the strategy you can use it for which one? Unengaged. Are you able to understand? Okay. Please write down. In Excel, there is an option called which one? Standard deviation. Please write down. Standard deviation dot S. S means sample. There is a P also there, population. In Excel, there is a 2 function. What is the 2 function? Standard deviation dot X. S means sample. There is another one is which one? Population. Here also we have to use it for which one? Row or column? Row, sample wise. Is sample wise. If any of the sample, if you are getting standard deviation is very less, 0.2, 0.5, what is the meaning? That person is given almost same answer for all the question. If you are giving this, is it possible? At least some variation should be there, right? At least some, if it is getting, you have to, either you have to recollect or you have to discard. If you have more sample, discard. If you have less sample, you have to collect. Are you able to understand how to find? One way to find is which one? One way to understand is trap question. What is the trap question? Unwanted question. Another one is reverse question. What is the reverse question? Same question asking positive and negative. Okay. Another one is checking visual. Third method is which one? Standard. What is the limitation of standard deviation? No. It is applicable only interval and ratio data. It's not applicable for which data? Nominal, ordinal, gender, educational qualification, only this one. Is it okay? So how many methods we completed? 3 method. 3 method. What are 3 method? During data collection, you check the quality. Second one is coding. We have discussed. Third one is missing data. I think fourth one you completed. What is the fourth one? Unengaged data. Okay. Next one, please write down. Fifth one, outlier. What is outlier? Very good. You look at this extreme in this classroom. Assume that all are faculty members. There is one student. Aswati is stating her age is 21. Okay, she is outlier. Our age under 30, 40, 50. Okay, she is come under which one? Outlier. If you take average, because of our age, maybe the result may be which one? Biased. That is the extreme value in the sample. It is not only in the observation, sometimes data entry also. If you put extra 1 comma or extra 1 decimal, because of data entry also we'll get which one? Outliers. Okay. So how to remove the outliers we'll discuss. So now the outliers mostly we'll see. There are the different methods are there. What are the different methods? Please write. First one is standardization. Normally they call the Z score. One method to check the outlier which one? Z score, standardization. What is the formula? Anybody? Individual value. Look at this formula. That is which one? What is the X? What is this? The sample particular observation value minus mean divided by standard deviation. Okay, individual observation minus the mean of that this one divided by standard deviation. Using this, they'll check the outlier. Okay. Second one method is which one? First method is which one? Standardization. Which method? Otherwise called which one? Z score. Second method is which one? Box plot, teams, stem and leaf, scatter plot. Third method which one? Multivariate data. The first one is for the univariate, one variable like that. Okay. So these are the different methods to check which one? Outlier. I'll talk about the only one, Z. Normally, if any value is coming, please write down Z value. Please write down Z value. It is between 2.y. It's coming above the 4, above the 3, or less than 2.5. Okay. So within this range will be fine. How much this range? 2.5 to 4 is fine. It is more going above or less than this one. There is a problem with which one? Outlier. The particular value of some outliers are there. What is outlier? some extreme data. For example, everybody given age in the sample. Out of 384 sample we have collected, there is one sample, the age is given 10, 5, 90, what is this, 200. If it is there, that is come under which one? Outlier. How to check it? We can check visual also, we can use this. Anything is a Z score is coming above 4 or less than 2, there is a outlier. Let's mean less value. There is a one student, one faculty with a 5 age, it will come this side. One faculty with that this side, it will come. Okay, if you have this value above or below, we can found which one? Outlier. What is outlier? Extreme value in the sample. Is it okay? How many we completed? 5. Now we are going for 6. What is the sixth one? Missing data in the column. Now we are going for column. Okay, missing data in the column. Column otherwise called variable. Row is otherwise called which one? Anybody? Sample. Very good. Column otherwise called variable. Now we have to row wise we have used which one? Did you remember? Row wise which function we use? Row for row missing data which function? You written right? Count blank. Column. Here there are lot of methods are there. Missing data. Here if it is missing data is ignorable, fine. Ignore some data, some sensor data will be some methods are there to bit and something sensor data, sensor methods are there. Okay, if it is ignorable, fine. If it is not ignorable, still you have more sample, no need of missing data. Okay, to replace. So there are two type of missing data. Please write down. MCR, missing completely at a random. Missing at random. There are two ways missing data is there. Missing at random. MAR mean which one? Missing at random. MCR. What is the MCR? Missing completely at random. There are two ways missing data. MA. What is the MA? Missing at random. Another one is which one? Missing completely at random. I will tell you what is the difference. Okay, so ignorable means fine, you can ignore some sample, some observation we have to ignore. That's method itself, missing data will be there. Another one is we can ignore because we have more sample. We want to replace with the missing data column wise. There are two methods. What are the two methods are there? Missing at random, missing at completely at random. So missing at random, for example, if you ask the salary of the employee, sometimes they will not give. Okay, if you ask the age of the some employee, some sensitive data if you ask, they will not answer. That is come under which one? Missing at random. Further, these are the methods are imputation, EM, this advanced method. What is the missing completely at random? It is not because of the respondent, it is because of the our problem. For example, when you miss some data, when you entering the data is deleted. When you are going for some mall, the data is you thrown somewhere, some other external factor. That is come under which one? Missing completely at random. Not from the respondent, it is from your problem. Maybe you put some water in the questionnaire, or if you go to somewhere you miss the bag. So that is come under which one? Missing completely. It is not from the respondent, it is your problem. You have done some mistake. Missing completely, missing at random is which one? The respondent is not given answer. For that we can use this method. What are the methods are there? This method. So here missing completely at random, mainly there are a lot of methods are there. There is a which one? Case substitution, hot and cold deck. Case substitution mean, for example, sir has not given answer. Similar age group, I will take the respondent and put it here. That is called which one? Case substitution. Hot and down mean not from this sample, some other sample, I will take it and put it here. That is called this one. Okay, these are the advanced methods. Simple method is, please write down, mean substitution. What is the simple method? You write better, you write down substitution. Simple method is which one? Substitution. Okay, so here in the column, for example, there are three types of variables. What is this? Nominal, ordinal, and ratio. Nominal, otherwise called nominal, ordinal, ordinal, interval. One more is the interval. Okay. Okay, if a data is nominal, example for nominal, anybody? Nominal data, assume that this column, there is one column called gender. Gender is come under which one? Nominal data. Okay, if gender is missing, you have to replace with the mood. Which one you have to use? Assume that I am collecting how many faculty members? 384 faculty. There is one faculty member not given gender. So one way to replace which one? We can take the mode of remaining people, whatever the mode is coming, we have to replace with the gender of that is come under which one? Nominal data. Example is gender. Here, what is the ordinal data? Example, educational qualification. Okay, here also we can go for which one? Mode only. Okay, I'll go interval. Another one is ratio. Interval, what is the interval data? Any example? Interval 5-point scale. How satisfied with this FDP program? 1 to 5. If you are asking this question in one of the column, there is a one responder not given answer. So here we can go for which one? Median. Here you can go for mean. Or ratio data, what is the experience? Okay, that is come under which one? Ratio data. So please understand. So all this method is come under which one? Substitution. Substitution for mean, substitution for mode based on the column. If a gender category data, you have to substitute. Are you able to understand? So you have to take the mean, median. Based first, before that you have to check what type of data it is. Okay, that is all about which one? Substitution. So there are other advanced methods are there. This method is very simple and widely used. Is it okay? So how many is over now? 6 over. Next one, please write down. Duplicate. Next one is which one? Duplicate. For example, as I told you, same sample will collect multiple times, same respondents are multiple times are there. So duplicate. Okay, duplicate you understand, right? Same respondent multiple times will be there, same thing will be. That is called which one? Duplicate. Okay. So how to avoid duplicate? Please write down. There is a Excel, there is an option called which one? Please write down. If you go to somewhere in the data tab, there is something called which one? Remove duplicate. We'll do it in Excel. Okay. So there is an option called which one? Home to duplicate. So using this method, we can remove the duplicate in Excel. If you select the entire table, if you go to data, there is sorry, not data home. This is which one? Data tab. Can you see this one? There is a data tab. In the data tab, there is something called which one? Remove duplicate. Using this, we can remove the duplicate in the Excel. If you open the Excel, but what is very important is there is a unique number should be there. Okay, what is the unique number? That is coding we have discussed, right? If it is not there, it will not able to find the duplicate. Another one is there is something called another one is which one? Conditional format. In Excel, there is an option called which one? Conditional format. I think it is available in Home tab. If you go to highlight, there is, can you see my light? Can you see the light? There is an option called which one? Duplicate value. It is available in which tab? Not in data tab. It's available in which tab? Home tab. Can you see the Home tab here? Underline. Home tab, there is something called conditional format. Conditional format, if you go to highlight cell, there is an option called which one? Duplicate. Using this, you can able to find the, if it is highlight the red color. What is the meaning of this? There is a duplicate here. Okay. So one way is which one? Remove duplicate, directly you can go. Another one is only highlighting. Here it's only highlight that. Okay. Anyway, I'll share the PPT. Okay. This is the way to identify which one? Duplicate. Either which one? Remove duplicate or conditional format. Okay. How many completed now? 7. So here, this is a remove duplicate. Just color will highlight. Next one, write down. 8th one. Please write down. Incorrect format. Sometime in India, there is a different date format, different. India will use which one? First, which one? Month, year, day, month and year. Some, if you go to some institute, they will use different format. Okay. So that is if you download data from US, the format will be different. Okay. So for that, we have to use which one? Incorrect format to correct format. Okay. For that, there is something called, please write down, data validation. There is an option called which one? Data validation. Again, I think it is in data only. Data, there is something called data, please write down, data validation. If you, there is an option is there, setting, message, minimum, maximum. For example, faculty member in Excel file, I should not give 3 values. Why 3 values? No, our retirement age is which one? 60, 65 only. Nobody will be there in which one? 3 values. So we want to give only enter will be 3 values. Either it will be 2 decimals like that, or 2 decimals like that. So all these things can type it in which one? Data validation. Where it is available? Data. There is an option called which one? Data. Using this, you can fix the some limitation. So using this, we can get which one? Avoid incorrect or informative data. Are you able to understand? So what is the method? Data validation. Next one, write down. Data splitting. Data splitting. In machine learning, they will split the data into two format. What is the ninth one? Data splitting. So for example, entire data in normal econometrics analysis and all, will take all the sample, normally will analyze. But machine learning and AI and all, what they'll do, they will not analyze all the data, they'll divide the data into two groups. What are the two groups? Training and testing. It's like we are teaching students. We are looking teaching time, they are very active, they are look like learning. When you give the exam, they are not at all getting pass mark. What is the meaning? Our teaching method and result are not matching. Some problem with the training and testing. We are teaching good and result also matching, that means it's good. Similarly, that is called training and testing. If you look at this, how much sample I have taken, did you remember in this previous case study? 384. The 384 we are splitting into 80-20. What is the 80? 80% training, 20% each one testing. So we'll check the result. What result we are getting? Okay, the prediction, the average prediction is usage is 8, and training also we are getting 7.5, 7.8. Okay, matching. If it is differently matching, means the problem with the opinion. Okay, so entire data we are splitting into two groups. What are the two groups? Training, and training is for which purpose? Developing the equation, developing the model. Testing is for which one? Validation. Testing is for which one? Validation. So why we are doing this? Whether the machine learning model good or bad. Okay, that is all about testing and the training. Next one, write down 10th one. With this we'll stop. Then we'll go to Excel now. What is the last one? Data transformation. Data transformation. Recoding into what is the data transformation? Again, it's a column. For example, there is a one column I called age of the faculty members. How many faculty members are there? 384 in this case study. Assume that they given age 34, 50, 60. I want to convert into category variable. What is the category variable? 1 for less than 50, less than 30. 2 is for 30 to 40. Currently data is which one? Exact number. I want to convert into groups. That is called which one? Recoding into different variable. The numbers into group. That is called which one? Recoding into different. Are you able to understand? Age is given which one? Numbers. For example, first response is given 20, 30 like that. I am converting into less than 30, it will become 1. Like that I am converting into category numerical data into which one? Category data. That is called which one? Recoding into different variable. Recoding into different variable. Second one is which one? Recoding into the same variable. Same variable. For example, assume that you are given text is there. Assume that they are given only male and female. I want to convert into 1 for male, 2 for female. That is called which one? Text to numbers. That is called which one? Recoding into the same variable. What is the last one? Computing an average. For example, I want to understand the average sales. Okay. So you want to take some new, for example, I want to understand what is the quality of the FDP. You given 5 questions, food, classroom, like that. I want to take the average overall. What is this? Satisfaction about the FDP program. But actually collected question for how many questions? 5 questions. But I want only one answer. So how to do it? I'll take the average of all the 4 columns, 4 questions into 1 column. That is called which one? Computation. Okay. So this is called which one? Data transformation. What is the last one? Scale transformation. Okay. Please write down. Scale transformation, normalization, standardization, log transformation, square root. So normally this method they'll use. This is called which one? Scale. Why we are using this method? Anybody? Because when you are analyzing the data, GDP in this one, salary will be this one. Each 5-point scale in 1 to 5. It is different scale. We have to use this method. When data is skewed, left skewed, right skewed, you want to normalize data, we have to use this. All this method is come under which one? Scale transformation. So all these things are data transformation. What data transformation? 2 type. What are the 2 type? What are the 2 type? Variable re-specification. Variable re-specification. Another one is which one? Scale. Re-specification. 3 methods are the scale specification. Some lot of methods are there, but I mentioned here only how many? 4. But lot of methods are there. So these are the different methods. Okay. So before 1 minute. Before going to the Excel, just last one you write down. With this will stop. Last one is which one? Feature engineering. With this will stop. Then we'll go to Excel. Feature engineering. First one is which one? 3 methods are there. Feature engineering. 11th, what is the 11th one? Feature. Features, please write down. Features otherwise called IV, variables. Features otherwise called variables. Variable here is which column or row? Variables, column. So feature engineering otherwise called variable engineering. Okay, the column wise we have to. First one is creation, features creation. For example, date is there. From the date you are converting into which one? Day of the week. Converting into weekend or weekday, 1 or 2. Okay, if it is the date is coming on Saturday, is come under which one? Weekend. If the date is coming under Monday or Friday, it will come under weekday. So you are converting a text date into some format. That is called which one? Features. What is the features? Otherwise called variables. Okay, so that is called which one? Feature creation. What is the second one is feature encoding. Encoding, please write down. There are two type of encoding. Label encoding. Another one is which one? One hat encoding. Please write down. This is very important. Feature engineering. There are two type. What are the two type? Label encoding. Another one is which one? One hat. Please understand. Computer will understand only numbers. Even the people talk about image analysis, what is this, text analytics, video, audio, lot of things they are talking. But end of the day, computer will understand only which one? Numbers. Okay. So that is all about which one? Feature encoding. What is features? Column. Column otherwise called variables. Okay. We will take the label encoding. What is the label encoding? Feature encoding, how many types are there? Two types. What are the two types? Label encoding. Another one is which one? One hat otherwise called dummy variable. You know the dummy variable regression, right? Gender, if you want to know, you have to use dummy variable. Similar concept. Okay. Third one will come later. What is the third one? Feature selection. So normally, which is the more important variable? Okay. So in order to use Excel, whether age is important or gender is important. So in order to understand feature selection. See, this is called which one? Label encoding. Can you see the last Y column? Can you see the Y column? Giving 0 for this one. This one, converting the text into some form of numbers. This is called which one? Label encoding. Very simple. Converting a text into male and female into 0, 1. That is called label. What is second one? One hat in industry we call one hat coding. When normally academic we call it which one? Dummy coding. Can you see the dummy coding? This one. See this why we become 3 1 because there are the 3 colors are there. So normally they will go for n minus 1. So they accordingly they will put wherever there is y there is red is there, color red they will put 1. Remaining color blue, color green, which one? 0. Can you see here y blue? Second one is blue, remaining are 0. If you are using this method, that is called which one? The one hat coding. Industry is called one hat coding. Is it okay? Are you able to understand? Converting one column into multiple column based on the number of type. It is only 2 is there, 3 is there, accordingly they will do it. Are you able to understand? What is the difference between label coding? Label coding just to giving numbers. Normally for ordinal data, this is for category data. Based on the option they will give. That is called which one? One hat coding, otherwise called dummy coding. Is it okay? Fine. Fine. So this cross validation, how many things we have discussed so far? The data cleaning and validation, 11. Started with the data quality check. Second one is which one? Coding. Okay, duplicate. What is this? Unique ID. Third one is missing data in the row. Then which one, sir? Unengaged response. And fifth one is outlier. Sixth one is missing data in the column. Means substitution. Then seventh, duplicates and incorrect format. Then splitting, training and testing. 10th one is data transformation. We have the two method, variable re-specification. Second one is which one? Data scale transformation. Last one is feature engineering. And feature in 3 things are there. What are 3 things? First one is, what is the first one? A creation, new variable, one variable to, for example, if you have date, but week, day and second one is encoding we have discussed. Okay. Last one is feature selection, which is more important. There is a archaic information criteria, there are methods are there, we have to select. Okay. So we have discussed lot of things are there. Still I have 15 is there. I don't want to go all these things because I have to go for Excel also. So it's a huge subject. Okay. So what we have discussed only which one? 11. Okay. That is very basic and your syllabus also is covered. Okay. So advanced methods are there. So we will discuss that. Now can you open the Excel file? There is one Excel file called which one? Please open that Excel file. I'll just class data cleaning demo. Data cleaning demo. Just open that. data cleaning demo. I think yesterday they might have shared 2 Excel file. There is one Excel file called which one? Data cleaning demo. Please open that. I'll minimize this. Please open this file, data cleaning demo. I'll wait for 1 minute. Everybody ready? Let me know. I think they might have shared with you. Please open this. This is the data of BCG consultancy company. So this is the data they have downloaded from the ERP software. Okay. So now we are going to process this data from. Can you see the data is not proper, right? Looks very uncomfortable to see this data. Now we are going to clean this data. Okay. There are different methods we are going to use. Whatever we have learned, no. So all will not possible. Whatever possible, we'll use it. Okay. Yeah. Anybody need time? Let me know. Everybody ready with the data? Please open this. Just they might have shared last night. They have shared 2 files. There is a file name called which one? 1.1 data cleaning demo. Something is there. It's just open that. Anybody need time, sir? They might have shared. You have to send through mail. You have to open. Anybody need time? This side. Okay. Shall I proceed? This side. Okay. So please listen here. Please click any of this cell. Please click any of this cell. Yeah. Please open the file. Just click any of these data